startup, internet security, e-commerce. Want to thank all of you who have been following us. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for sharing this wonderful content that we are dishing out to help everyone in the globe. I want to thank every one of you. Now, from the comments, we want to interact with everybody, so we go into our channel every day to look at what people are commenting, questions they are asking, and solutions we can provide. Now, from the video that we produce on Chimo, somebody, Uche Uja, asks, what about Omegapro? He wants to know, is Omegapro legit? Is it a scam? Is it another form of MMM? What about Omegapro? So today, for Uche and for everyone, we want to do a review on Omegapro. Omegapro. I know a lot of us know about Omegapro, some of us don't know. For myself, when Uche asks what about Omegapro, I have to swing into action and look at what Omegapro is all about. And when I went to Omegapro website, the first thing that caught my attention was that Omegapro was founded just early 2019 by a wonderful guy, Sakas Andres. He is a Sweden. He's from Sweden, so he's a Swedish guy. Saka Andres founded Omegapro along with an Indian German, partly Indian, partly German, the other co-founder, and Dalawi Singh. Now, both of these guys put together this package called Omegapro, and they actually registered Omegapro in St. Venice, Grenada. It's an island along, close to Trinidad and Tobago. Those islands, an island nation. That is where they registered Omegapro. That is where they incorporated Omegapro, an island that is not very, very populated. I think some 20,000 population of that island. So that is where they formed this company called Omegapro. Now, Omegapro prides itself as an business. They are into finance, but from what we saw, Omegapro is actually more into forest trading. Yes, they are more into forest trading. They are into shares, trading of shares, commodity, ETFs, that is exchange trade fund. Now, all options, that is what they trade on. Now, all of these stocks that I've just mentioned, forest, shares, commodity, options, ETFs, all of them make up the Omega ecosystem. Now, when you go to their site, that is what you will see. You see something like their ecosystem. Now, the ecosystem of Omega, what does it comprise of? Now, it has to do with Omega. Under that ecosystem, they have Omega banking, Omega trading, Omega referrals. Now, these are all put together to form the Omega ecosystem. Omega prides itself to have almost 200 trading instruments, from shares to forest to every kind of stock that you can trade on. That is what Omega does. Now, if you look at Omega, why is it that it's popular? Why is it that a lot of people run to Omega? Now, one of the things that make Omega popular is their compensation, their award, their reward, the profits that people make. There are two ways that you can make profit from them. You make profit from referral compensation and return on investment compensation. Like I said, two ways: referral compensation and return on investment compensation. Now, it will why you, when I looked at it dumbfounded me too. Their return on investment is actually 200% return on investment. Can you beat that? What that means is that if I invested $1,000, I'm looking at $2,000 return on investment for 16 months. If I invest any amount, it is the double of that amount, 200% return on investment. Now, for them, they grade everyone that is investing with them into different career. They grade everyone that invested into different career. They have what they call a startup level. The startup level, that one you have to invest with them from $100, and then 16-month time, daily return, you can have 200% of your investment. Basic trade level, you invest with them $500, you have 200% investment. To a light trader level down to premium level, you invest with them $10,000, you have 200% investment, 16-month duration. A master trader, you have in master trade level $15,000, you have 2,000 return on investment. Now, for the referral, what I found out was that for the referral, for everyone that come through you or somebody that you refer that was able to invest, you have 5% of every investment that person makes. As a client makes 5%. Now, from this, I know you'll be thinking of MLM, multi-level marketing, networking. True, that is what I think, and that is how a lot of persons see Omegapro. It is a networking, it is a pyramid system. Now, for this system, when I looked at Omegapro, I looked at the site. One thing I noticed that the site is well arranged. I look at their T&C, that is their terms and conditions, well spelled out. Condition, what you can do, what you cannot do, well spelled out. So it look a bit professional. And I was telling you in how to detect fake portal that one way you detect a fake portal is that they are not professional. But for this site, they look very, very professional. Now, all that being said, when you want to invest in any company, you look at the CEO. You want to know the trademark, the history of that CEO. Like I did in Shimon, I have to look at the CEO of Shimon. If you have not watched that video, you watched it, Venture, and it was not palatable. Now, when I looked at the CEO